first rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club.
welcome in everyone. How we're doing? Ren, congratulations on the first. You got robbed. You got robbed last night, but you got there. You got there this time. Grab, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in. And Toby with a second. And apologies that sound alert apparently didn't work. Yeah, but last time Q-Boyd got stitched up by the third. Third work this time. Raro Plays Cities, thank you so much for popping in and saying, or taking the third. I did see that follow about 20 minutes ago. I assume you saw me in Dreams stream. Thank you so much for the follow and the third. And Damir, welcome in as well. And yeah, Toby, hope you're doing well. Apologies again for for you missing that sound alert. You got ripped off. Yeah, I don't know what happens. Every so often it just doesn't work. So I was surprised the third worked there, right? Because I thought perhaps that it wasn't going to. Tilly, welcome in as well. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling better. I'm not feeling better. I'm not feeling that much worse either. But yeah, I do feel like there's something going on, but it's not so bad at this point in time. So hopefully it stays that way. So I don't need to be sick right now. You're good. Excellent, Toby. Good to hear. And yeah, welcome in everyone. Welcome in. So yeah, we're back in Cooper County. And I was thinking we could do some work over here. Yeah, so this is the bit that we plopped in, which is alright. I still need to do like concrete here, so we could potentially do a little bit of that today. But the plopping, yeah, the plopping takes a lot. And, you know, Toby, you'll know, this is the bit that we just zoned in, which, yeah, it doesn't look anywhere near as good, does it? So I just did that for population's sake. So this will likely change, I think. I'm not all that happy with the way that looks. So, but yeah, over here is looking pretty good. I mean, also these are mostly all custom, like off the workshop buildings too. So that's probably going to make a difference as well. But yeah, I have to... Plopping is a lot for me. You're less sick than you were. You'll actually be able to meet up with your visiting mother tomorrow. Well, I can't confirm whether that's good or bad. I suppose it's good. But one thing I think we need is a little bit of industrial stuff, right? And I think I was going to sneak a little bit of industrial stuff in here, wasn't I? Yeah, I've got that in there. So maybe we'll just start with this. Yeah. I wasn't really sure what to do, and then I thought, oh, maybe we could do some of that European area. Because that has been sat there quite a while without kind of... That's not at all the road I wanted. Yeah, it has been sat there a while incomplete, so... yeah. Let's see how this goes, I suppose. Whoops, what did I click there? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think we can sneak a little bit of industrial back here. That's a decision to make. Plopping is a lot of work, but it's difficult to get the good results with zoning. It is, right? And that's why I started plopping that area. Because I know that plopping, especially when you're going for such a kind of more intricate, specific look, right? It looks so much better, and it's proven. Like, the proof is in the pudding here, right? Like, you look at this, and this isn't even a very good example of plopping, because I haven't finished any of the detailing, and yeah, I'm not all that well practiced at plopping anyway. But if you even look at that compared to what this looks like, yeah, that looks infinitely better. Apparently I didn't put water down here though. Whoops. Tilly, you gonna lurk? No worries. Enjoy the lurk. And yeah, glad to hear that you're feeling slightly better. I hope that continues to be the case. Let's see. So, just pop another road in here, so I've got a bit of a guide onto what we're doing here. And now they have water. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to. Yeah, we'll have to come back to that. And then yeah, it's as you say, Toby. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm thinking there might be ways that we can kind of get the best of both worlds. I can't even remember what I did in here. It's just a mixture of everything. And is that noisy? Is that a bad thing? Kind of. I mean, the residents aren't complaining though, are they? Except for that one. They're having a few issues, but yeah, I don't know. So let's see. Let's shuffle this back a little bit. And yeah, it's quite hot here as well at the moment still. Yeah, it's a hot day, and it's going to be hot again tomorrow. I do have tomorrow off though, so that's something to be excited about. But yeah, very hot in Sydney. Yes. Never tried to use district styles with a self-collected set of workshop buildings. That might be better than standard zoning. Yeah, what I was thinking, Toby, is trying to mix in the like Parisian ones that I have there with yeah, the regular vanilla European, and see if that made any difference. That was one of my thoughts. Hot, what does that mean? I believe in the city it went to 33 or 34, and tomorrow is, I think it was 33, and tomorrow is meant to be 34 degrees. Of course, that's Celsius. The proper unit of measurement. Apologies to any Americans. Alright, let's squeeze some of the industrial in the back here. I think this, I think my eye might be infected slightly as well. It's always quite watery, and it's a little bit hot. It feels a little bit hot sometimes, but yeah, don't mind me. Which isn't too bad for Sydney, but for September it's disgusting. Yeah, I mean, look, it can get up to like 40 plus in the peak of summer, like January, February, it can be 40 degrees. But as Ren's saying, yeah, at this time of the year, that's a little unusual. Anywhere in the 30s is a little bit unusual this time of the year. I might put some offices there. Interesting that the office grew straight away there, even though we do have a very thin slither of industrial demand. Talked 2 days ago to Mayor Won't in Melbourne, and he said that spring hasn't really arrived yet. Yeah, the difference between Sydney and Melbourne can be quite stark, even though we're only... Yeah, we're not theoretically that far away from each other compared to the rest of Australia. There can definitely be a big difference between Sydney and Melbourne. Oh, and you know what I did? I just, before I started, I went onto Skive and I just checked all of the buildings. I just filtered by unique buildings and then just ticked all of them. So I'm hoping that I'll find the building that was here. And I got a whole bunch of new stuff as well, potentially. 900 kilometers. Yeah, I was going to say around about 1,000 kilometers, and then I stopped because I didn't want to be wrong. So, but yeah, if you think 900 and I think 1,000, then I think we're in the ballpark there, right? I don't think it was this one. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. I don't know. I did actually. I got Barangaroo. Oh, I think I remember. Was it Seal or Sile? I don't know how to say it. Oh, it's not showing up there. I did. Oh, that's because it's zone stuff only. Yeah. This one, was it? Maybe it was that one then. It looks too big to fit there. I did see the... Oh, that's the light? Okay. Oh, you have to put the lights in it. I don't think it was this. Whoa. What? Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't fit there. I found the Barangaroo building, which is a new building in Sydney. 1,000 kilometers by the scenic route. European distances are so small, right? 1,000 kilometers, you'd probably have gone through like 3 countries, Toby, in Europe. It's crazy. Let's see if I can find this building. So if we go unique and just see what we have. I'm typing in there rather than moving. I wish I had made sure that I didn't just save without putting it back, actually, because it's now created a problem. Don't remember it being that one. I mean, this might look cool here if we can't find it. It's a bit big as well. I should look at screenshots maybe, but I noticed the screenshot I have on my channel background, the offline background, doesn't actually have these buildings in it. So I don't know if I was like halfway through making it when I took that image. But yeah, I was hoping I'd be able to spot it there, but I couldn't. That's strange. Sub-building. Apparently I've subscribed to some strange things and then I've just ticked them all. Go to the south of Spain with 1,000 kilometers by car. By plane you could be in north of Africa. Yeah, we as a family used to drive up to Queensland quite frequently. And that's around about the same. It's about 1,000 kilometers as well. And yeah, we used to do that over 2 days. There's Barangaroo. Yeah, this is a new building that's just been built in Sydney. Look how tiny it is compared to all of these other ones. I'm assuming it's 1-to-1. It doesn't say, but yeah. This is like pretty much the tallest building in Sydney now. There might be 1 or 2 that are slightly taller than it, but yeah, it's pretty much the tallest. And look at it compared to all of these other buildings. Our skyline is a bit stubby, right? That's One World Trade Center. But it's still a cool building. I still like the look of it. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We might just need to pick a new building to go here, because I just can't remember. I thought it was one of the Dubai ones. But yeah, I'm struggling here. Wasn't that one? No. That's a fun one. I'll just search Dubai as well. Oak, how you doing? How you doing? I hope you're going well. I did think it was this one, but that one doesn't quite fit there. Because I recognise the name, that's why I thought it was that one. But yeah, I've obviously created that space there custom for the building that was there. I hope my day went well. Good to see you. Yeah, it's been quite hot here today, but other than that, it's been okay. This area looks not ideal either. These all not leveling up. But I hope you're having a good morning, Oak. Hopefully that coffee is hot, as it should be. But yeah, like so to go from Melbourne to Sydney or Sydney to Brisbane via plane takes about an hour, Toby. So I would imagine that, yeah, within an hour from where you are, you can go to all sorts of places. Okay, so let's see here. Let's grab this road. So many road guidelines. Angle, no. What if we plug it in here? No. Do it like that. No. We'll just go like this, I suppose. Hello, young man. Oh, I already read that. Stumbles into chat, trips over one of Cat Dad's cats, and falls asleep. Hi, Exo. How you going? A bit tired, maybe. given all of that. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that was a great entrance. Do I like that? No. I think I want that park to be a little bit bigger. So we'll go here. And how many did I do there? 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. Wait, what? 7. I'm a little bit tired tonight too, but 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, there. You're awake, I swear. Hope it wasn't Andrea. She's bitey. Yeah, she might get you while you're down as well. If you're on the floor, she might keep going. Okay, let's see. Can that? I think that would look cool here, right? And we might just need to. Actually, that's centered pretty well. I don't think we can afford to turn it on yet. Because we do seem to lose a lot of money here. Is this anyone coming here? Oh, they are. Nice. Okay. Not much biting as slashing. That would also be Andrea, I would have thought. Speaking of cat, please, human. They're all kind of like sprawled out at different angles tonight, because they're a bit hot here as well. And this choosing tonight to do City Skylines probably doesn't help the temperature in the room either, because the PC is probably blasting and complaining. There we go. We have a peg paw and a toe bean. Toe bean or two. She is the big fluff. She's the fluff of the... Well, actually, I guess Fluffy technically is the fluff of the family. But she's not one that allows me to pick her up. So Peggy is the visible fluff. Yeah, there's the peg paw in the chat now as well. You love to see it. Let's see. Can I... Is it going to let me clone that? Okay. Yeah, it will. Perfect. We'll bring that right in. And... yeah. Kiss it to the curb there. And Stacy, hello. Getting ready for work, so not at phone. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Stacy. I can't remember seeing you for a little while, actually. You might have been a bit busy to stream, or I've just missed you. Either way, hope you're doing well. Did this stuff grow here yet? Yeah, it did. Almost. Or it is growing. I think a path through here would make a whole lot of sense, wouldn't it? Actually, let's go under here and across. Nicelia, hello, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're going well. Do you know what I can't wait for? Reflections. Proper reflections. Because, yeah, that's not what's over there. I'm amazed that they're actually able to do it. You know, I remember actually when I first started streaming a few months ago, I was having a conversation with someone on this in the chat, and they said that that's what, and it was just after they dropped the trailer, not the like the first trailer, the announcement trailer, I think. And yeah, they were saying, I just want dynamic reflections. That's all I want. I can't remember who it was now, but they've got it. I'm a bit surprised. I was like, I don't think they're going to be able to do that. That's going to be pretty crazy to be able to do that. But Karina, welcome in. Oh, can you not hear us, Karina? But I hope you're doing well. Had a migraine this morning, but slept. But sleep and meds helped. Excellent. Well, I'm glad it's better. And yeah, hope that continues, Nicelia. Just got back home having your dinner at the moment. Nice. I'll just say, because Karina's got the watching without audio thing on. So I'll just say enjoy your dinner. Because I'm not sure if I know I sometimes accidentally leave that on when I've had it on. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think we can quite afford to turn these on yet. I mean, maybe this one, because it is right in the middle of everything. How much is it? 3,000. Let's turn it off. Oh, you can. Okay, no worries. Just, I wanted to make sure that you knew that I had seen you. So, how do we manage the themes with this now? Styles. I think we go, it's in here, isn't it? Up here? Yeah. Okay, so European, no, not European suburbia. Where? Oh, it's right there. And I want to only see included, right? Oh, is European is just lumped in with all of this, is it? Or no, because international. Okay, but it has to have all of the industrial stuff in it too, right? Because yeah, if it's a European map, that makes sense. I'm so attentive. I try. I'm a good human. I try that. I try to be that as well. So, if we now say excluded and then type in Paris, this should help us, right? It'd be good if there was... Oh, yeah, all. So if I select all of these, let me just check there's nothing too crazy here. I think they're all kind of what we're looking for. Does it say how many are there? I don't think it does. Let's just go all included in that. Did that do what? No? Include all? Or do I have to select them? I probably have to select them. No? Don't tell me I have to tick them one by one. Why can't I just click that? Alright, we'll do it this way. Or apparently we won't, because it's not even letting me do that. Did I break it? Once again, showing the professionalism of the stream. Broken sound alerts. No idea what I'm doing. Thank you, Ren. Yeah. Include? No. I don't know why I can't tick that. Maybe we'll try and close it and reopening it. The classic. No. Okay. Oh, did I just exclude everything, did I? Included. No, it's still there. Well, that's confusing. That's confusing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure why I can't tick that. Okay, it's fine. Let's put the concrete down here. Because we need concrete here anyway. Now, it's not gonna... Yeah, I was hoping it wasn't gonna destroy the sandstone. This street's... I love the look of this road. It's very nice. I'm not sure how far into detailing I'm going to go through here. It's... Yeah. Probably not too far. I'll probably just put the concrete down here and be happy about that. Because, yeah, unless there are like big, large areas where it kind of will look super weird and empty, I'll probably just leave it as this. So like things like the park and that will definitely detail in here slightly. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to detail right by the street level. But yeah, I think this would look weird if we just like left it grassy in front of these buildings. Like, yeah, that looks super weird. Having grass there. So yeah, I might need to figure out how to get that thing to work. Be path through here, I suppose. Don't know where it comes out though. So yeah, like here I think we'll probably just put trees in, I suppose. What we'll do is we'll have this come out there. Why did it do that? You're going invisible there for some reason. It's alright. Secret path, right? Oh. But yeah, we'll put trees in there, so that won't look quite as weird. And yeah, just probably have to hide this section somehow as well. It's doing that weird thing with the path and the... In fact, can I... Actually, that's alright like that, isn't it? Probably. That's a little bit hidden. We can put like a tree there or something like that. Okay, so that's that block. So then here, we also want a path. And yeah, I might just clone a building or two here. We got any inverted buildings available? I mean, we could use like a corner like this, right? Spin it round. It's not a secret path, but a shortcut. Yeah, maybe one that like only the locals know about, right? Let's try put that there. I might need to move spawn points. Might be unhappy about that. And let's grab one of these little doodads. Pop that there. Then we need some larger ones here. I've just realized that I've started plopping things. That wasn't meant to happen. Oh, it's doing that thing again where it's pushing. Once I actually place it, it's pushing it backwards. That was probably the thing that irritated me the most with doing this plopping, was that, yeah, it started doing things like that. Can we grab one of these? Because I don't. These are okay looking buildings. It's just, I don't know. There's something about. I think the colors are just a little bit too much. Maybe they're just all very, very bright, but like too bright. I think like there's some nice models here. Like, I mean, we won't go too close, but you know, some of these look quite nice. But yeah, I don't know. I think maybe it's the colors. But I think if they're mixed in with the others, I don't think that would be as stark. Okay, we're just doing a little bit of smushing here. I mean, that's changed into a more pale colour anyway, so that's kind of worked alright in that side of it, but I know there's a whole bunch of different colours and some of them are more bright than others, I suppose. See that green? I don't mind that green in amongst these more pale buildings. But when it was over here, in amongst the orange and everything, it looks much brighter. I don't know. But anyway, I can't get that thing to work, so it's fine. Okay, we'll put some trees there, I suppose. Just hide that. Let's grab the Norfolk pine. Not fence mode, I wanted the settings. Why are you upgrading? Please don't upgrade. Enjoy the lurk, Nycelia. Dang it. It's not even that nice there, and it's like immediately upgrading. Okay. Bit of pink action going on. Let's force the historical here again, so that this time it doesn't upgrade. Or if it does, it won't change the way it looks. Okay, yeah, nice. So, back to the trees. Yeah, and the golf course is the other thing, of course. We were doing a bit of detailing in that, so we might do a little bit more of that again. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, yes. Yes. Did Queen need to redeem that, or... I can't remember. I can't even remember what it was called now. But yeah, this is almost finished. We've got... yeah, we're just putting like rocky areas around these water features. So we've done 2 of them, but we've got some of the larger ones to go. I think after that it's pretty much finished. Oh, that's right, we run out of that for the day. This is why you have the notes. Fair, very fair. Fair way to heaven. But does she need to come in and redeem it though, doesn't she? She's streaming at the moment, I think. Yeah. Dava! Good morning from a parking lot. You're on the road today. Okay, well, good morning, Dava. Hope the parking lot is a nice one. And are you, Keish. Where's the sand?
Where's the sand?
Well, we've got some sand here, but the better sand is over here. Look at this. I mean, I don't play golf, but if I were to play golf, this is probably where I would like to play it. Right by the beach, next to the best thing, you know, that there can be. And yeah, taking in this view. Oh, yes, taking in the trees. That'd be alright, right? You're really not getting live notifications. You know, Tilly was having that issue a little while back as well. But thank you so much for that resubscription, Keish. Hope you're doing well. 4 months. 4 months. There you go. You know, I'm keen to have a look in my chest on the server, actually, Keish. I'm interested to know what that was. I didn't get a chance to jump on before I started the screen. Before I started the stream, so... yeah. That sounds interesting. Let me play golf on building roofs. There's that... oh no, that's a tennis court. I was thinking of that big tower I think it's in Dubai, actually. That has a tennis court on the very top of it. You know that one? That's insane. I feel like all of these buildings are really bright, aren't they, compared to what they used to be? I think when I change things over, yeah, something isn't quite right with the color correction from when Sky broke everything. It's all a little bit too much. But yeah, I think we need to wait for Queen to redeem it before I name it. Or should I name it now and then Queen can redeem it when she comes in? Is that going to be easier? Just got your first ever set of netherite armor, which is pretty cool. GG's. GG's. It is cool. And it's not even like... all it really does is just improves the what's it called? The durability a little bit. It's just cool having it though, I think. Vanilla buildings are very 2014, yeah. And it's funny because everyone, especially at the start when they first released all of the new pictures of City Skylines 2, everyone's saying, oh, it's so grey. Everything just looks so grey. They can't win. That sounds horrifying. And what happens when the ball goes over the edge? Yeah, right. It's gonna land on someone pretty brutally, I think. Pretty brutal. Okay, let me make sure. So we do have American Electric here. I might just start zoning in some of... Oh. Never mind. It's just not growing because we don't have... We've got that issue. Yeah, this is becoming more and more of a problem, and this is because of the citizen instance issue. So that building I just refreshed then had it. This one has it, and there's another one over here as well. And that's going to get worse and worse as things go along. Which is a shame, because I don't, at this point, don't want to start a new city. I want this one to keep growing, but yeah. It's hard to get population to move into this place now. It's just a show-off thing, and it's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Keish. I like it though. I like having it, and it's especially interesting now because of the trims. Right? Not that I've actually used any trims yet, but yeah, I feel like if you add that into the mix as well, that makes it even prettier potentially. So yeah. Yeah, it's have there been many trims found yet on the server on Melantropolis? This is problematic here. I think, yeah, this will work like this, right? You found a few. The durability is a lot, but yeah, it is. It's like a fair bit better. Like, it's worth the upgrade, don't get me wrong, but yeah. No one will remember if the ball goes at terminal velocity. Memory loss. Might be slightly more than memory loss, even. Might be death by golf ball. There's a mod to hide those notifications. Out of sight, out of mind. The problem is then the building abandons and it looks terrible. I just wish there was an actual fix for what was going on. That's the problem, but apparently there's not. I don't know why this city is apparently bugged. And I wish that I knew that it was bugged before I'd gotten this far into it. I don't know if it had anything to do with the fact that I had issues with the large pedestrian area thing right at the start. It could have been something to do with that. That might have bugged it for eternity. But yeah. That's how you feel with the infinity pools on roof skyscrapers. You'd be terrified. Especially with the glass walls. Don't trust glass. That high up, yeah. There's a mod to prevent abandonments. That one I might be more tempted with at this point, because I don't consider this issue like my fault. So having a mod to fix a bug seems reasonable to me. What I would really like is a mod to fix the original issue, but there isn't one. I've checked. Because... And the proof here is this station used to be like chockers, right? This red metro line is crazy in terms of how it was used, and now there's hardly anything in it. You're a Korean. Welcome in, by the way. I don't know how to say your name. I apologize. Is it Yunmokul? I'm sorry. I'm probably butchering that. You're a Korean player who plays City Skylines. You've organized the city in a very systemic way. You learn a lot. Good. I'm glad you can learn a lot. I've tried to, where I can, follow the road hierarchy. And make sure that things flow in a natural way. So yeah, that's what I've tried to do. So hopefully you can see that. Tilly, I haven't missed that. Don't worry. I haven't missed that. What is the bug? It's the citizen instance limit. It's maxing out, constantly maxed out. And what that basically means is that no one goes anywhere. So, I mean, you can see this metro station is completely like there's no one at it. And if we look at public transport, yeah, look at this. So the city, we have 165,000 people, 101 people using public transport, 559 tourists. And when you look at the public transport network, it's a fairly large one, right? So it makes no sense that those numbers would be the case, but it is because the citizen instant limit is maxed out. Let me find the nearest cat for Tilly though before I forget. It might be Peggy again. You might have missed Peggy though, Tilly. She's just gone out of reach. I have to take the headphones off. It's Tuesday evening in Seoul. It is Tuesday evening in Sydney as well, which is where I am. She's hanging on to the sheet. Oh. There she is. Peg paw. Using the recoil mod was a burden. Maybe it's because of the theme, but it's closer to European style. What's the recoil mode? Recoil mode. Tuesday evening here too. We're an hour ahead of you in Sydney. Ah, there you go. Think you can... what did Ren say? I think you can already do it with advanced building control. What am I doing with advanced building control? Or is someone else doing that with advanced building control? Maybe with Rico 2. There is a mod that increases citizen units. Yes, it's not the citizen units that's the problem though. I'll show you. I'll just move my fat head out of the way for a sec. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it because the numbers are quite small. The path units are fine, and in fact I was worried about that. That's why I actually do have that mod in this city, and I don't recommend using that mod because it will break your save game if you have to take it out. So I just have to have that in there now. But I was having issues with path units before, which is, yeah, trips planned basically, whether by car or by walking, bicycle, etc. Citizen instances versus citizen units is the issue that I'm having. You can see it's maxed out at 65,000 and it's constantly like that no matter what. Whereas the citizen units is still only halfway to the vanilla limit. So yeah, that's the issue. You can't see it on your phone. Yeah, so you got citizen units, citizen instances, and then citizens, right? And you can have, as we know, 1.04 million citizens in the city. Citizen units you can have in vanilla 524,000. And citizen instances is only 65,000. And my understanding is that's people walking around the city. So yeah, that's one of those things. Oh, preventing abandonments. To prevent that, just decrease the amount of people that live. Well, it's not the houses that are having issues. Having less people in each house allows for less people equals less citizen instance. Yeah, but I don't necessarily want less people. And the city is really difficult to get the city to grow because no one can move in, basically. If they're trying to come in via plane or train, they can't move in. So what happens, I think, is they try to move in and they can't, so they despawn, and then they can only move in via driving, but only a certain percentage of them move in via driving. So it takes a really long time for them to actually move into the city, which is why the population never goes up. And now, for whatever reason, there's just no demand anyway, but yeah, it has a lot of knock-on effects. I had an injection for your knee, Karina, today. It still hurts. That's no good. Taking it easy in your bed. That's a good idea though. The joint injection is very painful. Yeah, I bet. That sounds ouchy. Under the Rico settings, when clicking a building, decrease the number of local residents, especially in high-rise buildings. But that'll affect the population though, won't it, Dava? You would cry. Oh, cam's still off. Thank you. I mean, to be honest, that's probably a better view for everyone. But what actually happens anyway is, and you'll see this. I'll click on a few random buildings. So 19 out of 26 households is already less than it should be, right? But because people can't move in, this is when I zone more stuff. It ends up. So people might move out or die, and people move into the new areas, and they don't move into the old areas. 17 out of 25. It does even affect these lower residential ones, not quite as much though, just because there's less people in there. So yeah, but if we click on a few random residential buildings, that's the wrong type. These are residential. So yeah, 19 out of 24 households, 18 out of 24. 18 out of 24. Let's come across to the big city. Shane Turner Park, this is here. 14 out of 18. Whereas usually 11 out of 13. Usually you'd expect to see all of these full, right? Or at least they'd be like 17 out of 18. 23 or 22 out of 24, that type of thing. But slowly what happens is the other areas fill in. So like over here, they start filling in. But they only fill up to that amount as well. 16 out of 21, 12 out of 15, 12 out of 16. So they're all kind of like halfway filling. These slightly newer areas, 13 out of 15, 13 out of 16. That one, 7 out of 7, that's not too bad. But yeah, once you do that to enough of the buildings, it starts affecting the population. So the population, it's really struggles to get it to grow at all. You might miss a rogue Andrea, that's true. I'm metamorphing into my final form, a super cat dad. I'm sure you'll find something to the citizen instances on Steam or the internet. I've done a lot of research. Yeah. I even with the more path units and more citizens or whatever that mod's called, I left a comment on that particular mod. Of course, some dude was like, "Oh, why do you want to?" They left a really sarcastic comment along the lines of, "Why do you want to just have something that's aesthetic? More of something that's aesthetic that is going to just ruin your PC anyway." And it's like, well, it's not just aesthetic. There are reasons that there are citizen instances in the game. So, and like this is one of them, right? Like if a citizen spends a long time trying to get to one of these buildings because it can't find a citizen instance, it just despawns the citizen and then things start abandoning. So that's my understanding of how that works anyway. And it did, like in the research that I've done, it did say that it will eventually cause this, and then more and more buildings will abandon. And they're only commercial buildings that abandon. It's not residential buildings necessarily. They offered you some injections in your hip and shoulders, and you're like, nah, you're good. 4 joint injections at once does not sound like your kind of... They were going to make you do them all at once, Tilly. That seems a bit much. I might swap these to officers though, because yeah, these folks keep getting sick. And although I think the ambulances come and they're fine, it's just, yeah, it's this trash facility here. How far did we go there? going to take forever to grow in, but that's fine. Oh, okay, maybe not. Take it. Even you didn't know joint injections hurt that much. The nurses told you it's one of the most painful injections. Ooh. You also looked into it, but the modder Algernon said it isn't possible to increase the instance at the time. Yeah, I figured that because I figured otherwise someone would have, right? Because there's a mod for everything. So it seems to be like almost the only thing that's like fully hard-coded into the game that you can't actually do anything with it. So yeah, I don't know. I will just keep going with the city anyway, and hopefully, yeah, over time, like it used to be stuck at like 140,000, and then this area added a whole bunch. So what do we got here? Like, yeah, 6,000 people here, and then the way I tested it originally was to add in this whole area. So we got almost 9,000 people there in the end. So yeah, that's kind of what's pushed the population up. But even these like Rico buildings that are residential, you can see they're only half full most of the time, like 2/3 full. So you can't even force it like that because people just can't move in apparently. If that isn't helping, I think after a while nurses don't actually hear what is coming out of their mouths. So I was thinking as well, I'm not hopefully getting too distracted. We probably need like a large industrial area, because at this point, in terms of just generic industrial, we only have like these two areas. The rest of the industrial is all specialized. Oh, we've got this new area down here. No, that's farming. This new area here too, but yeah, that's quite small. So yeah, having another area or a couple of areas of industrial might be helpful for us, because I think we're importing quite a lot of goods at the moment. Well, we're importing a lot of mail apparently. Oh, we're not importing that many goods actually, are we? Just read your post under citizen units mod. Maybe it is really the only solution to use realistic population mod, but that would decrease the population. As Jersey Griffin always goes for very high population, he could know a workaround. Does Jersey use realistic population as well? Or thanks, Ren, for popping that in. Every time I threaten my save that I'm going to quit and start again, it starts behaving properly for a while. So maybe threaten it again. Yeah, that could be it, Tilly, right? Yeah, I think we're just going to have to move on to a new city. That's the only way forward. Let's try that. Let's see if that's helping at all. But yeah, like this has been all zoned in for ages. I think when I first zoned this out, that's when it first came in. You're not sure what Jersey does. Yeah, okay. You'll return in about 40 minutes. Gonna lurk. No worries, Dava. Enjoy your 40 minutes away from us, if that's possible. You you agree with Tilly, start anew. And I presume you want me to use unlimited money. But I have a feeling that this is why this city makes no money too, right? Because no one can do anything. So like even when we look at where's the zoo gone? Over here, right? Yeah, here. So this is a 5-star zoo, and look at this. It's terrible. Like no one comes to it. It's completely empty, and it's losing 3,000. What is this? A week or a month? Whatever it is, and yeah, that like it should really be making money with that amount, that price, and everything. I would have thought anyway, but yeah, it doesn't make money. And there's multiple. We've got this 5-star amusement park as well, losing 2,000 a month or a week. So yeah, everything. There's kind of this huge knock-on effect, which I think is why the city doesn't make money as well. You walk like an 80-year-old woman. You can barely walk. It was kind of embarrassing at the supermarket on your way back home. Oh no. Conveniently, I hear there's a new game coming out soon. Right, Ren? The thing is, I wanted to finish this city. You know, I wanted to go out on a bang with it and make this the best city I'd ever done. And now I feel like I'm too far into it to leave it. But yeah, it's kind of frustrating. Kind of frustrating. Sounds like pretty much every Australian city. Usually hitting game hard limits means the end of the city, right? But it's only 165,000 people. Like, it's not like it's... Like, I wouldn't have expected that should happen. So really the only thing I can think of is that Ren's talking about the unicorn. So we'll park it over here a sec. Yeah, the only thing that I can think of is when I had the issues with the what was it, the large pedestrian area thing, that caused like permanent problems with the citizen instances, because I think that was one of the things. I think that's more path units though, I thought. So I don't know, it's very odd. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the way the city looks in general, but I just don't consider it finished. But you're right, Toby, like, if City Skylines hadn't been announced and we weren't expecting it in, what are we looking at here now? 30-something days, right? Oh, let's not look at that traffic jam, though. 35 days, I probably would have already moved on to a different city, I think. Yeah, I don't think I would still be playing this if it weren't for City Skylines 2 coming out. This... I don't know that there's much I can do about this, because they're just going as fast as they can at this point. Well, you shouldn't be pushing in there. I can fix that a little bit, I suppose. But yeah, it's frustrating. But yeah, let's back away from that and pretend that we didn't see that. Because there's nothing I can really do about that anyway. But yeah, I mean, I suppose actually we can take a bit of a leaf out of your book, right, Toby, and not worry too much about what the simulation is doing and just try and make the city look cool. The thing that I do love about when you get these big cities, though, is I do love seeing the people wandering around. Like, it used to be that this station was packed, and every time a train came out, there'd be, you know, hordes of people filing out, and then, you know, going into the transport mode and looking at this type of thing and seeing all of the people milling around in these stations and stuff is really cool as well. But yeah, that's not something we can really do anymore. I mean, look at this metro line. I mean, this red metro line, this was the one that was the busiest line. It had like over 1,000 people using it per week. 14 residents, 110 tourists now. So yeah, it's a little bit broken. Anyways, it is what it is. The amount of population cannot really be causing the problem. That's right. Is it possible to cut outside connections? Tourists are usually flooding the city. It is, but actually, let me check that, because I think there are a high number of tourists coming to the city. I know that much for sure. But, like, look at this. 25% of my income is coming from tourism. So if I cut off the outside connections, I'm going to lose all of that income. And as it is, we're barely making money. So I don't even know I could afford to do that, even if I wanted to. Because I presume no one will use hotels if the outside connections are cut off. So yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like that might create more problems. Because yeah, that's quite... I didn't realize it was that high. I mean, it's gone down to 20% now, 21%, but yeah, That's probably a fair amount of money, right? That's coming in that way. Then you have something to do for the last 35 days. Yeah. I mean, look, there's still a lot to do, right? Like, I want to... this area was going to be another, like, hotel tourist area, but I was thinking of parking some industrial at the back here, maybe in the middle. And... yeah, I need other income. Well, what I tried to do was I was like, okay, we'll zone more, we'll get more residents in, and then we get more tax money, right? But I can't get the residents to move in either. And we've already plopped all of our industrial stuff, which, I mean, I bet that's making a fair amount too. Yeah, another 25% of the income is coming from there, from our industrial stuff, industrial and fishing areas. So there's not much more I can do there either. And really zoning more like taxable stuff is all I can do. That's all I can make money on, really, at this point, because we've already kind of maxed out all of the other stuff. Never good economy is based on 75% of one thing. Yeah, well, it's 25% tourism, 20% industrial. I mean, the taxes is 33%. It kind of is spread out, but apparently it's... oh wow, even our campus areas are making money. Wow, take that. So things are spread out all right. It's just that, yeah, it's taxes. So 33% of residential, 8 or 9% from commercial. The industrial stuff is, or the zoned industrial is the lowest, which is what I was thinking of adding anyway. So yeah, the economy is spread out. It's just that I just don't think there's enough people able to move in. That seems to be what the issue is. Do you have a mining option that will make a stuffing load of cha-ching? Yeah, we do. We've got over here. I mean, I could plot more of these down. This area's kind of just become a bit haphazard. It's not the most realistic area anymore. But I could plot more of these down because these are like ore mining things. This area must be making a lot of money anyway, is it? Yeah, I mean, this will fluctuate, but at the moment it's at 11,000 a week, which is good. It's very good. But we could certainly plop a couple more of these. Let's try that, Tilly. Let's see. Again, not super realistic. And I think what might happen is that it might end up just backing this up a bit, because they're probably just exporting all of this stuff for the most part. But if we're making the cha-ching, then I suppose it's alright. It's a bit ridiculous. So far away from playing the game as economical situation. Could really imagine Jersey, who is around here sometimes as well, could help. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how I've managed to keep the save going for this long, to be honest. I thought by now it would be broken completely, because there are more and more of these issues are popping up, right? Like, you can see it even from when we've been playing. There's been quite a few of these not enough customers, and that's the first sign is that people can't move in. The second sign is that you get these not enough customers popping up, and more of those are popping up. So it is breaking. The save is certainly breaking, but it's holding on enough that it's hanging in there. Why are you complaining? You don't have any crops? I think there's... did I not put a crop thing in here? I thought I would have, but... just make a park connecting two separated areas of the city. Instant money on tickets. Well, I don't think that would even work, right? Because again, this park here used to have streams of people cycling and walking across. and I made it free because I wasn't trying to. I was trying not to use that cheat. But yeah, I certainly could have been making a lot of money on that. But yeah, it's even that is now dead because this used to be the link. This is the starting tile here, and this used to be the link between. They could drive still, but yeah, they could walk or bike across from the residential area there to the industrial jobs over there. So yeah, that wouldn't even work in this case. Just leave it on pause for 35 days like you. And I guess then I don't need to worry about the economy at all, especially if I'm using the Dava method by just having unlimited money. Yeah. So I don't know. I do feel like I want to finish this city, but it is frustrating that it won't grow much further than this. Problem solved, right, dummy? But why don't we try and figure out where to put an industrial section then? Because that might help us with the money on top of everything else. We could use this little area behind the intersection. Because yeah, that's difficult to reach. Do I use toll gates on roads? I think we've only got the one toll, which is over here. This is meant to keep the riffraff out of the fancy golf club and also out of the Bengana Isles resort over here. So we don't really use many tolls, no. I don't even know how much that's really making us. I don't imagine many people are going through here. But I mean, yeah, I mean, that could be a thing, Toby. I could... 0% of your income. We're making... What is that, like 50.4 per week on tolls. But I suppose we could put tolls around. Dream, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Oh, one thing, chat, that I forgot earlier, even though he told us earlier, he told me the other day, and I think it was in his stream, is that it's Dream's birthday today. It is Dream's birthday. So thank you so much, Dream, for the birthday raid, I suppose. Dummy's coming in with the raid. Welcome in. But I hope the rest of your stream went well, Dream. I hope your city is in better shape than mine. And happy birthday to you, Dream. Happy birthday, my friend. O's be 21 again. Yeah, where's the cake, Dream? Or is that us that's meant to bring the cake? But yeah, thank you so much for the raid, Dream. Appreciate that, and I sincerely hope the rest of your stream went well. You know, we could just put some more industrial back here, I suppose, couldn't we? Nightmorphus, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well too. Good to see you. And thank you for coming along in the raid. But yeah, hope everyone enjoyed Dream's stream. I always do when I'm in there. And of course, anyone who is not following Dream and you're here for the chill city vibes, City Skylines vibes, make sure you drop that man a follow. Yeah, let's push all of this dirt around a bit and see if we can pop some industrial stuff in here. Yes, thank you for that shout out there. I'm assuming it's Ren. I don't think there are any other mods here at the moment, are there? Oh, Keish is here. So thank you to the mods. And yeah, we're trying to figure out what the issue is with our budget. But it's been an ongoing problem for some time now. I'm also wondering whether to make this one way. To be honest, not that good. Possibly the thyroid. That's annoying. But tomorrow you go to the doc and we'll see. Oh, well, I hope it turns out okay. Something that's easy to fix. And hope you start feeling better ASAP. It's not good. In fact, Nightmorphus, was I not lurking in your stream before as well? I thought I was. Maybe that was yesterday. These days, they're all melding into one. Okay, let's put a little bit of a network out here. Down here. And see what we can do. I've got Tree Anarchy on. Yeah, I just wonder... I was going to make a little town, like a little rural area back here, which we still might do. Whether there'll ever be any residential demand or not, who knows. But, yeah, let's come through here. Could be, but your connection decided to die midstream. Oh no, probably lost some lurkers along the way. Dang. Oh, everyone has their fair share of problems with technology, right? I know I have throughout the days. So yeah, I don't know. I think just to avoid any traffic nightmare, what we'll do is I just got to think about this because I'm looking at the roads the wrong way around. I'm so used to left-hand drive because that's how I drive that I have to think about this. So they're coming in this way and they're coming out that way. So this should probably be one way in that way. And this should be out this way, right? And that way they're not going to cross over each other. City Skylines 2, I'll just be able to go like that as I'm holding the button. That to me, that does make more sense, like holding down the button and dragging the way you want it to go. Like, it's a bit more logical than right-clicking in my mind. But yeah, I guess I'll have to wait. We'll wait and see how it actually works when we're using it. Okay, and then what we'll probably do is we'll have some little... like, we'll section these off so that they're all sectioned off in their own little area and they're not gonna be getting in each other's way. So we'll try and avoid having any zoning at all on I guess what are the collector roads, which means we want to go right in tight here and we'll just take it one zoning block off and then we'll put a fence along that road. Oh, jumpy. So same thing here. I'm going to take these right up to the top so that we can then fence off this collector road. And that way we won't get any zoning on there. And then, yeah, we'll have these like little pods of industrial area development. And yeah, let's use this fence. And pop that like so. I'll leave a gap there so we'll have a path coming through there. Same thing, we'll put paths across here so that the pedestrians, not that anyone walks around in this city anymore because of what we've just been discussing, but we'll pretend they do. Oops. So yeah, I probably should have come a little closer here because we're going to miss out on a bit of zoning here, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't want to accidentally zone on these main roads, because if this is all going to be industrial, this could get super busy with traffic. So that's one thing that particular bug isn't affecting. It's not affecting the way the traffic works. I guess technically it might be a little bit, because it's not... I guess people are despawning rather than taking cars. But yeah, let's fix that zoning. Okay, so yeah, now we got this little area here. And we'll just start zoning where the electricity is. And while that's zoning in, we'll do some paths. Okay, I forgot about the path there. No fences in cities too, huh? Interesting choice. Oh. Right, so that's good. Even though no one's actually going in there. Oh, you still have to find the money to upgrade your PC for City Skylines 2? Ooh, that's rough. That's one of the reasons I upgraded my GPU a couple of months ago. The other one was dying as well, but yeah. You'll probably, I mean, you're running City Skylines pretty well, aren't you, Nightmorphous? So you'll probably find that vanilla might be okay. It's just when you start adding mods and stuff in that you might run into issues, I suppose, right? Let's just try and encourage some growth here. Yeah, maybe Nightmorphous has experiences with citizen instances. Do you find... because you've had some... I mean, if you've had a larger city, motherboard and CPU is the bare minimum. Okay. I was thinking actually Darmir probably has potentially the most maybe experience with it because his city's so large. But yeah, I've got the city internal limits mod, which what the event limits are. You asked last night on another stream. People didn't know. Can see it in watch it limits. What do you mean by event limits? You're barely over the minimum, so not really sure you can actually stream it. Oh, that's rough. Oh, email doesn't show, but watch it shows that limit. Okay. I don't know what the event limits are, though. Event limits. I've not heard of those. Oh yeah, water might help. They don't need water. It's fine. Yeah, I've not heard of that either, Damir. Oh, that was a bit laggy. No. Where were you hearing about them? Switched from EML Anarchy to control mods. Like tree control, building control, all of those. I've looked at those. I've wondered about them. But I haven't got them. and you got watch it since you can't see limits, and there's that, and it's there among it. Okay, event limits. It's not like talking about like football matches and stuff like that, is it? Like they're technically they're events. Control mods kill your FPS, so nope. Still going the old way. It got yours up though, dummy. It's quite funny. Different things for different cities, I suppose, right? Oh yeah, and the hotel events as well that they've added. Because yeah, we've got a lot of stadiums in this city because we've got 2 universities. So we've got these 3 stadiums, and they all have their unique event dates, even though sometimes they're close to each other. So this one, when's this? Next. Oh, there's a match going on right now. There's also a match going on right now there, and there's the next match there in 7 months' time. Actually, that's the Nightmorph Stadium, right? That's yours, from way back in the day, when we were naming things after followers. And then here we have, the other university. So we've got another one in November, and then another one in November as well. And then over here, another one in November. So I don't know if it's that. And then we've also got this stadium, November 2. So, that's that traffic. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, this stadium too now. So I mean, if that's it, that doesn't, like, how many is that? 6, 7, 8. I don't know if that's it. Using control mods, play at 5 frames per second in a new city. Oof. Ooh, yeah, that's not ideal. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't growing in, despite the fire station. Maybe a police station then as well. Is that going to help us? I mean, is that even operating though? Maybe it's not operating. I don't know if that makes a difference. Let's just bring some power around, I guess. Yeah, I don't know why it's not growing out here, but now they shortcutting through there. Kind of looks like they are. Yeah. I don't really want them doing that. What if I just say no left-hand turn here? Yeah, like in real life, you'd probably just have like something medium or something there to stop that, but yes, that's the thoroughfare I want them to take, because otherwise this gets all clogged up. Maybe we should put a roundabout here. Oh no, Dava's not watching, is he? Okay. Okay, so I guess we'll let that grow. It does seem to be wanting to take a long time. Here we've got 2 of these buildings that have now abandoned for that same reason, right? Building is abandoned because there are no customers. Building is abandoned because there are no customers. So yeah, it's happening more and more. Toby, show you the nearest cat. I suppose, are people getting bored of Peggy? If that's even possible. Oh, we lost one of the games. Oh, because we've also got the concerts down here, right? So that's also another event, potentially. That's on every year or so. Poor Peggy. Yeah, I can get Andrea. Andrea's over there. I think the only other cat here is Lacey. Not sure where Lacey is actually. Never boarded Peggy, but she may start complaining. Yeah, that's true. We need more cats. You can grab one from another room as well. I'll grab Andrea though. Seem to be getting the same cats in this room every night recently, haven't we? It's always been Andrea, Peggy, and Lacey. I'm not sure why that's happening. There she is. Andrea Tobin? Andrea Tobin. She looks a bit tired as well. I think they're all a bit hot, to be honest. They're too silly to hide while I'm streaming. Yeah, Lacey isn't though. She knows what's up. I think she might be under the bed. Yeah. Sleepy girl. So yeah, I wonder what the events are. I mean, that to me makes the only sense I can think of, but not sure what to do with these little islands too, whether we kind of leave them as is. I mean, it's got the iconic bridge on it over here. But yeah, maybe they could be like national park type areas. Right, that's not growing in at all. Wonder if we put some like a car park in there. Might work as like a park. Callie only shows up when you're not here. Wasting this precious zoning area though. Put it here behind the police station. I wonder if the things grew over here eventually. Oh yeah, they did, didn't we? We did see that. See, this has all been zoned commercial for ages as well along here, and that just hasn't. We just haven't had any demand for a very long time. When was Callie in stream? That must have been ages ago. Yeah, I think it was. I remember doing Show Me the Nearest Cat with her twice. Then I remember trying to do it another time more recently, and she was just over there, kind of where Andrea is now, actually. And I went like that towards her, and she freaked out and ran off over the other side of the room. So I think I had to choose another cat. But yeah, she hasn't been in for a little while, even in the room, let alone like in the vicinity to be able to catch her with. But yeah, I do like how this little area's turning out so far. There's like these little land reclamation areas, little ports, and it would make sense to have that kind of over opposite the town as well. But yeah, I feel like I've got a little bit distracted. I can't even remember what we were really doing. Oh, we need to get the third university in somehow as well. Probably over here, I suppose. Because, yeah, we need to have the third university in. How many people are at these universities? Can I look at that here? No. I need to go into here, right? No. How do you city Skylines again? 2,151 people there. So that's fine. How many people here? Where's the thing gone? Nope. Over here, okay. 3,000 there. Okay. That's why we're making so much money. There's quite a lot of people in here. Don't blame her being on camera is scary, yeah. I don't disagree with that. I love how this one house is like, why is this one house built here and that's it? Out of everywhere. Just literally one house. I mean, we could try... We did add in all of these things. That didn't seem to really help that much, did it? Find the thing here. It didn't even really help the budget that much. Still fluctuating around that 3 million mark. That's still a nightmare. Okay, well, what I probably need to do is figure out how to use this. I'm not sure why I can't just tick these boxes, right? Tilly, you gonna lurk? Starting to snooze? No worries. I'm not sure how much longer we'll go for, to be honest. I'm pretty tired, and I can feel like my throat's a little sore as well. But yeah, I can't. I would have thought I could just tick these, but it won't let me do that. No, that just turns anarchy on and off. Control A, I was hoping for. Because yeah, that's kind of strange. I thought I could just add them. Do I need to like make a whole new one maybe? Not sure. I'll have to have a look into that and figure out why it's not working. And did I send any metros here yet? We did. Okay. But yeah, because we don't have many people using them, I've brought all of the metros way down. So yeah, that's why. Oh, where's the other stop? Why isn't it taking me to that stop? Oh yeah, I like this station is one of the coolest assets. But again, it doesn't do what I wanted it to do because there's no one catching the trains. There's a few people down there. Yeah, watching everyone come and go on this station platform when it's like proper city and everything's going amazingly. So cool. But yeah, I suppose we'll try and zone in here. Maybe what we'll do, what have I put this as here? Have I put a style in? No. I'll do that. That's not gonna delete all the other ones though, is it? I don't think it will. I'm gonna make a new zone here just in case. New district. Put that outside your stadium. It's glorious on game days. I bet. That's why I was saving it up for this area, because this was going to be very heavily populated with all the tourist attractions here and stuff. And then yeah, by the time I got to actually using it, it's broken. Dava. Oh yeah. Roundabout time. I'm going back outside. I did download that. I'm pretty sure. The Dava about. Oh. If I can spell. Yes, look at this. Okay, it's over here, wasn't it? Dar circle. Oh, it's so good. uh, the pink as well. The pink Ren. That's great. Okay, and where's the other one? We had another one, didn't we? This was the other one I named after him. Over here. Here it is. Give full permission to change the district name. This is our Dava about here. So yeah, let's pop a couple of them here. Just on each of the entrance ramps here, so that the drivers are dazzled by Dava's good looks. Classic. Because this is the Dava about, right? So yeah, this should be the place. Should have come. Should have one with his gas mask too. It would be perfect for the red light district, right? Excellent. That's perfect. So no matter what way you come onto the dive about, you'll be greeted. Oh, that's a lovely view. What a lovely view. No trains though. No trains. Holy smokes, they're going around that roundabout very, very quickly, aren't they? Man, my eyes are playing up now. I think I must be getting sick, right? Right, okay, the Dava abouts are in. Cursed imagery and committing vandalism. You're committing vandalism. Are you gonna jump into Cooper County and deface the signs? I need to move the spawn points for this. Here. Oh. How do you, this one? Yeah. No spawn points on that building. Oh, they're there? That must be close enough, is it? It looks like it is, I suppose. That must be close enough as well. Interesting. Alright, that's fine. Hopefully that garbage can get collected now. Okay, so what was I doing? I got distracted by the Dava about. Okay, so let's make this one European. And I'm just gonna, I mean, nothing's gonna grow here anyway, but yeah, we'll zone this in like so, and we'll see what that looks like. And then I just need to figure out how to get those Paris buildings into that same mix, that same kind of theme. Because yeah, what I was thinking is if I can zone, if I can get both these into the mix as well, then for areas where we want to have this little bit of, you know, variation in the grid and stuff like that, here's a good example as well. I can zone it, but then plot, you know, smush things in where there's spaces, basically. So it'll save me a whole lot of work from doing, like, plopping every single thing. But it'll hopefully still give us a bit of a more unique kind of look. That was my plan, but I need to be able to get those Paris buildings into that theme to be able to do it that way. So yeah, I don't know if I'm... Yeah, is there something I need to do maybe to edit the theme? don't need to like make a new theme or anything. But yeah, I can't quite figure out why it won't do what I want, but we'll get there. What we could do is, because we're just really waiting for things to grow at this point. Are things growing here? No. We want to make up here, where are we? Up here. This area is going to be National Park, or like a, what do they call it? Nature Reserve. So we could just fiddle about with this for a sec. Let's, now these are paths. I don't know, because, so it's snapping there. I realize I'm all over the place today. What I would like to do is not delete anything. So if we put a path here, I don't think they're quite... Oh. It's not really what I was hoping would happen. I don't think they're going to quite walk up the stairs per se, but... Well, they're definitely not going to do it like that. I guess if we... Can we add a node in here? Oh, it just broke the path. I don't want to break this thing either. Didn't like that, but it'll let me do it. Yeah, I mean, that kind of works, right? So hopefully what they'll do is they'll... I mean, they're going to glitch into it, I think, more than anything, but... If there's anyone that's even going to come up here, because no one walks anywhere. Oh yeah, this is Zoo Tycoon in City Skylines. Oh, we still didn't finish our beaver enclosure, did we? I started it, but yeah, I didn't finish it. Hilarious noises the animals make. Okay, so this goes up to here, which makes sense. No platypus. No platypus. Okay, and then in our nature reserve, that's the wrong tab. What could we put up here? Like a campsite, maybe? Too big. One of these small things. Oh, I should lower the price here as well, or drop the price. This is the water my plants nature reserve. Okay, so we've got a nice fire hazard here, hanging out. And maybe one of these chaps. That reminds me, Oceana should be out now. I think it was around 7. Ooh. Opening up Steam. Oh yeah, well it's saying that there's an update for Planet Zoo. So I assume that probably means new content released, yeah. I said when I got to 300 followers, which we reached a couple of days ago, that we're going to do a marbles on stream, or at least do marbles on stream at some point in a stream, I suppose. I don't know that a whole stream with marbles on stream would be doable. But yeah, if people are still keen for that, I think that would be fun. I've never really, I've only ever played it in other people's streams. Nature Reserve Museum. Is that a new building? I don't remember that building. That's a new building, isn't it? How does one marble on stream? So basically it's like a game on my side, and then it's connected to the Twitch channel and the chat, and when you when it's active in the chat, we do a round, you type in !play into the chat, and it adds a marble onto the course for you, and then like all of the marbles who are named after the chat like race around this like obstacle course. So it's like, it's kind of random, right? Because you can't control the marble just does whatever it does. I guess it's like marble simulation maybe is a way to think of it. Yeah, but it's a bit of fun because it's kind of like a, community is involved in it. And yeah, you kind of race against each other. You get bragging rights, I suppose. But yeah, the streams that I've been in where it's been getting played have been, pretty good fun. It's just you wanna do it. We want to have a good amount of people. Like I think a minimum maybe of like 10 people participating. I've got tree anarchy on. No, I've got collision off. But yeah, I don't know that it would be able to be a whole stream, but certainly part of a stream would be fun, I reckon. You'll stick to it for giveaways only. Used to be a Sunday thing, but too many randoms that never came back after you stopped doing marbles regularly. Yeah. I would only be doing it as like a one-off to start with anyway. Like we might, if people enjoy it, and like the, as in by people I mean like the regulars, like all of you folks, then we would probably do it on a semi-regular basis, but not like every week or anything like that. Because yeah, it's fun. But so you used to do it a fair bit, did you, Damir? Now I'm getting names mixed up. Probably means it's it's getting time to finish almost. If you win, you get VIP. If I win, you get mod. Well, you can have things like that. In fact, the stream that I have played it the most in has that. So they do like a bit of a competition throughout that particular stream. And if you win the competition, or if you win a certain map, you get VIP until the next person wins, right? So, yeah, you can have fun little things in it like that. That, incentivize people to come in. But I already have a lot of VIPs as it is, so... And yeah, Dava, you've been a mod. That could be dangerous. Skoz would better watch his back if you were a mod. Mods can mod other mods, right? Can't they? Pretty sure. Alright, I want to look at this Nature Reserve Museum. I'm pretty sure it's a new thing, right? What's the terrain doing here? Not great. Oh, this will go here though, perfectly, I reckon. Yeah, nice. Did this come? This must have come in the update we had recently, did it? Can I tuck it in there? I think it makes more sense to be facing out towards the water. Oh, kind of looks a bit Japanese, doesn't it? I assume that this is meant to be glass, but it looks like those, how in those Japanese buildings, they have And they have those really thin walls. Are they like paper walls or something? That's what it reminds me of, but yeah, I think it's meant to be glass. That's quite cool. Alright. Oh, you need water and electricity? Ugh. I guess we come down here. Must have been an architect that wanted to show off his style, right? How we get the electricity down here. It's a little bit harder. I guess we just pop a couple of these things in. I'm not sure, yeah, how is that gonna work? No, because you don't have power. And even this cable is quite annoying. I think I just had that there to bridge that gap. It's not close enough. I should have those rural ones, shouldn't I? So that would make a bit more sense here. Who's looking forward to roads coming automatically with water and power? Save us a little bit of work, right? There we go. Now, is anyone actually coming to water my plants? 4 people. Great. You use 81 tiles, but you... even though you use 81 tiles, you're still looking forward to it. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. What are we looking for here? Entertainment's through the roof, so that's fine. But yeah, we're never going to get the visitors to this park because, yeah, it's just, there's no one doing anything. It kind of makes sense to link these 2 paths up, doesn't it? Thank you, Ran. Let's come up over here then, I guess. Oh, and the other building I keep thinking about for some random reason is the observatory. Yeah, it'd be cool to get that in here somewhere. Not in the nature reserve. I don't mean that, but yeah. Somewhere in the build. Observatory. I mean, yeah, I mean, if it's an observatory, maybe it should be in the nature reserve. Oh, that's a different... Oh, let's go with this then. Oh, hello, Sky. Yeah, that works. It's alright. I really like this nature reserve path too, right? Like the detail in it is really cool. And yeah, this is an okay switchback. It probably doesn't need a switchback, to be honest. It's not that steep. Maybe it is. Oh wow, that's heavily lit. It's lit in there. It's absolutely lit. And, okay, yeah, still 4 visitors. Okay, great. It's going well. So, yeah, I think because I've been uploading VODs onto YouTube, and I came across the VOD where I was talking about the observatory. I think that's what reminded me. A streamer lives there, yeah. I think I was looking at this mountain. I think this one is the highest peak. So the observatory could go there. The observatory, I should say. And yeah, I don't know how we get a road up there. I guess the road would come off here, of Tilly's house, which apparently has a bunch of people parked at it. I think they're here. I don't know why they're all parked out over here. This is hilarious. Visiting car park 2x2. Oh, okay. They're all at the car park. They're all visiting that big tourist attraction, the 2x2 car park in the middle of nowhere. Right, fair. Tilly having a party and not telling us? Right. Rude. Tilly has strict rules to park. Yeah. Yeah, nothing is growing in, which is also a bit of an issue, right? Like, yeah. I suppose we should be going 3x3, but yeah, there's literally nothing growing in here. There is a little slither of industrial demand. So I don't know, like industrial isn't usually that bothered, is it? Like it'll just grow whatever. But yeah, this isn't growing at all, which is slightly concerning. That, to be honest, is more concerning than the other issue. I don't know if they're related or not. But I would have thought that industrial would have started growing by now. It grew over here. So, yeah, I don't know. Don't know if it's a land value issue. But again, industrial doesn't usually care about that. Yeah. I think we might finish up though, because yeah, I'm a bit shattered. A little bit shattered. Where was our good view again? It was over here, wasn't it? Oh, let's actually go over here. This is the best spot to finish. Over here, like this. So yeah, I hope it's quite noisy. That's the only problem, because I've had to come in real close. But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoyed. I feel like I've been a bit like all over the shop tonight, and yeah, it's probably because I'm a little bit tired and what have you. But yeah, we kind of did a little bit of stuff. Let's see who's on though. Let's see who's around to raid. Oh, I see Shilka is on. He's not playing cities tonight, but let me quickly mute that. Yeah. Should we go and see what Shilka's up to? So he's raided us a couple of times, but he's not usually on, so we don't always get the opportunity. So why don't we do that? So yeah, Shilka is really chilled out City Skylines player as well. He's playing what's he playing? Space Engineers tonight. So he's an astronaut in his last few streams. That's right. Building in space instead of on the land. So we'll go and say hi to Shilka, and yeah, if you're up for a chill time like we've had tonight, then definitely come along for the raid. You had a time, just a time. It's always appreciate a streamer, Ozcat and the mod Ren. Bid thee farewell. And yes, we're finishing at the Darvabout. But I'm glad you had a time. Dava, and yeah, I hope everyone's enjoyed. Thanks so much for being here, and yeah, thanks for hanging out. Dream, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. Keish, thank you for that resub. 4 months, I appreciate that as well. And Riri Plays City, thank you for that follow just before we started streaming. I appreciate that too. So yeah, hope everyone's had a good time, and hope you have a good time zone. And yeah, I'll hope to see you. I'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Actually, no, sorry, I tell a lie. It will be 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time because I have the day off. So the yeah, there'll be a slightly earlier start time due to that. So yeah, I'll hope to see you then. It'll be Ren's favorite. We'll be in the hardcore, and we'll be doing a bit of Minecraft in the hardcore world tomorrow. So yeah, cheers mate, see you next time. I hope so, Riri. It's good to have you here. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Toby, thanks for hanging out. And yeah, copy that raid message. Time to stay awake. That stream, yeah. Just getting that water jiggers in. I can barely hear anything because of everything that's going on there. I don't know if it's really loud in your ears too, but it's super loud in mine. Thanks, Dream. Catch you next time. Dummy, thank you for hanging out. Catch you next time. And yeah, thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you all being here. And yeah, thank you. I wanted to end early tomorrow anyway. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because they're doing the Cities 2 streams on Wednesdays. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Appreciate the lurkers, appreciate the chatters, and everyone else. And I'll see you all shortly.